Hello everyone, I'm Tom, this is Joy.
Hello.
Welcome to the EV show on Ludicrous Feed. Today is Wednesday the 24th of September 2025, almost there, end of the month. Nice to see you all on the stream. I'll just turn the music down just a little bit, which, by the way, was composed by our son, Evan. So he actually composed that song, so that's why it's featured on every show. Royalty free. So thanks for joining us. We missed last week because we'll explain shortly why we missed last week. But let's welcome our regulars as always. Let's say hello to Riz from the Driven and Car Loop. Hey Riz, how are you?
Hey Tom, Joy, going well. It's good to be on. A week off, but it wasn't off, so we'll talk about that soon.
Oh, it's never off, is it, Riz?
No.
Got to keep working. Let's say hello to Roland as well, our regular special guest. Hey, Roland from Zapped AU YouTube channel. How are we?
Hey, Tom. Hey, Joy, Riz. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, nice to see you. We missed you. 2 weeks off. Well, 1 week off, rather. But
Yeah.
hope you've been well.
Oh, you clearly had more fun than I did.
We did. We must not lie. Me, Joy, and Riz had a great time in Adelaide. So, yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. But you were missed, Roland. Don't worry. We kind of thought about you during the hot laps on the track.
As you're flying around the corner.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, not sorry.
Especially the performance spec of the car, like the top spec, of course.
Yeah.
That's the Roland spec.
That's right.
The only one.
The only one worth mentioning. That's right. All right, let's say hello and thank you to our sponsors as always before we get started. So thank you to Hankook. They do EV tires, driving emotion. Thank you, Hankook. And also thank you to Car Loop, to Riz and the team, data to empower Australia's EV revolution. Thank you guys for sponsoring the channel. And before we kick off, I just also wanted to mention the upcoming Sydney International EV Motor Show coming up between let's have a look, the 31st of October and the 2nd of November, which is in about 5 weeks' time in Sydney at the International Convention Centre. We've got a 2-for-1 offer at the moment, so I think there are limits per day for number of tickets you can purchase, so the link is in the video description below, so check that out if you want to attend the Sydney International EV Auto Show. And also, I should say, let's see, I've got a hot scoop on what to expect at the show. So PR has told me that OEM's exhibiting, so we've got Zeekr, obviously. They'll be showing the X, the 009, the 007, the 001 FR, the Kimi Raikkonen edition, and the 7X, of course. The 7X will be there. Polestar 2, 3, and 4 will be there. The 5 won't be there, sadly. Xpeng G6, G9, and P7. And the Volvo ES90, EX90, EX40, and the ES30. Surely that's EX30. EX30 Cross Country will be there as well. Yeah. Smart Hashtag 1 and 3 will be there. And of course, the Verizon short wheelbase and the long wheelbase vans will be there as well, which Joy and I reviewed recently on the channel.
Super vans.
Not
just vans, they're super vans.
They are super vans. They are pretty cool, actually. So yeah, check that out. Tickets in the video, links to the tickets in the video description below. So check that out. All right, so let's say hello to some of our regulars who've joined us nice and early. Just want to say thank you to Jack for being a new member. Much appreciated. Thank you to Murray for joining us. Thank you so far. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, the weather's been pretty good on the East Coast, I think, recently. Hello, Murray. Hello, Andrew from WA. Hello, Jim. Nice to see you. Hello, Tazzy EV. Hello. Hello, Gaffer. Hello, Aaron Crofts. Hello. Yes, we're all back after a week in hiatus. Explain why in a second. Hello, Adrian. Nice to see you. Hello, Sir Necromancer. Says good evening, Tom and Joy, and the rest of the crew, of course. Yes, indeed. All right. Hello. Hello, Oz Tesla owners. Nice to see you. Awesome. Alrighty. Let's keep going. So let's sorry, just removed that comment. All right. So the reason why we were away last week was because Riz, Joy, and myself, we were in Adelaide, aka Radelaide, to check out the Zeekr 7X off-road and on track. Despite this photo showing otherwise, this is not a photoshopped head of Riz. He was actually sitting behind me in the van. Was it bus 1, Riz, or bus 2? I can't remember now.
I can't remember either way. I think the back seats there were very comfortable.
That's good. Yeah, we were sitting next to the driver, me and Joy. I think the suspension was the best up the front.
Yeah,
to
we
be
were
honest.
in first class.
Yes, Riz had our 6, which is nice. Yeah, so Zeekr 7X, good on the track, good off road. Obviously not on real roads just yet. So once we get that press car, we'll give you our thoughts as well. But signs are good. I think it was pretty good. Yep, handled pretty well. The hill descent control was pretty interesting actually. It's a bit of trust exercise, letting it just go down slowly down this muddy slope, which is pretty cool. Yeah. All right, so that was us. And speaking of SUVs on the market, check this out, guys. So Xpeng sent us an email today. I'm sure you guys got it too. So you can now order an Xpeng G6. Previously $1,000 pre-order or order deposit. Now it's $99. It's pretty impressive, $99 for an order. Riz, clearly there's a lot of stock at the moment.
They're giving them away. that's like, I think everyone here, the lowest I remember Tesla ever doing was $150 at one stage.
Yep.
My understanding it was more before that, and then it was $150, and ever since then it's gone up, and maybe it's sitting at $400 at the moment. But yeah, so $99 deposit, the lowest I've seen of ever any car. So yeah,
it's nothing. Roland, you were going to say something?
No, I was just going to say, they like to get that. What a deal. $99 just to lock it in.
Oh, you might as well, right?
Get yourself a
Sure.
car.
That's right. Yeah. Might get it delivered tomorrow, Amazon style. You never know. It's
Or
pretty
they
Give 'em
use
my
one of their flying cars to bring it.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
They'll drop it
Drone
off as a
delivery.
crate.
Yeah. Which company did that? Was it Leap Motor with the flying car? That's stuff
Oh
they did earlier on?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
It was Leap Motor for that stunt, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we helped Leap Motor get, what, like 2,000% increase in subscriber numbers that day. That was awesome. Jeanette says the Slate EV has a $50 deposit. What's the Slate EV? Not heard of that before.
Oh, I think that's the one in the US, which was like a Ute of some sort from memory.
I'm looking at it now. Yeah, looks
Oh,
like a
yeah.
Ute. Apparently it's a customizable Ute. Okay.
All right, let's have a look. There you go. The Slate EV.
Yeah, I don't think this will ever really go into production. Like it was like really cheap as a starting price, but then by the time you add things to it, like you can customize a lot of things. But yeah, don't know if it'll ever happen. I don't know if people will ever buy one.
This one looks like a Temu Hyundai Santa Fe.
Defender. It looks like a Defender.
Yeah, Santa
Yeah.
Fe.
Well, the Santa Fe is already a Temu Defender. This is like a Temu Santa Fe. Like extra Temu. Temu or Temu?
I don't know. I think my ads say Temu.
Cal says Slate is owned by Jeff Bezos. That's probably why this says Bezos backed. There you go. Oh, Sparring says I saw a truck full of IM6 leaving the port of Melbourne yesterday. There you go. Out for delivery. Okay, so I wanted to take the opportunity today to actually thank our viewers who have submitted entries for the Tesla charger giveaway. We've got 5 of these to give away. So the competition has closed. So thank you for all your entries. We've got about 25 to 30 really good entries. So it's really hard to choose actually. So we're gonna announce the winners throughout the show today. All right. So the first winner I'm going to announce right now, and that is who sent this in. So this was sent in by I believe this was sent in by Edmund from WA. So let me put this picture up. So Edmund from WA has sent some pictures of some Tesla chargers in WA. I believe this picture is from, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, Kojonup, Kojonup, Kojonup. So yes, just wanted to say that thanks Edmund for sending these pictures in, and you're our first winner today. So you are a winner of a universal mobile connector. UMC. Okay.
Yep.
So you're the first winner today. So we will reach out to you very shortly with how to claim your prize. So here's another picture. He sent some great pictures in. So this is in Margaret River. Looks like a lot of the chargers in WA at the moment are still either V2 or V3s. I don't think there's a V4 just yet. So yeah, some great pics there. And this is another charger. This is like very, very Aussie, very outback looking. This is in Williams supercharger.
You
So-
definitely need to do the spider check for that one.
Definitely. So thanks, Edmund. You are our first winner, so much appreciated. Yep, and he says not many superchargers at the moment as compared to other states, considering how vast WA is. Absolutely. So thank you. And as we know, gents, Bustleton is opening very soon, I think, which will be V3 as well. Yep. Yeah, Gaffer says rare sight superchargers in WA. Yep, indeed. Very rare indeed. Cool. All right. Thank you, Edmund. We'll reach out to you very shortly. Next pick I want to share is this one. So this is the Starray EMI that was launched this week. Was it this week or last week?
Last week, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So apologies to Geely. We were invited to attend their event, but we had to go to Zeekr to attend that event. But
Same parent company. So.
same. True.
Yep.
All Geely. All good. So Geely Starray EMI is a plug-in hybrid. So they're asking, what is it? The price is two variants.
37,490? Yeah.
That's it. 37,490 for the complete, and then 39,990 for the Inspire, which I think, gents, is the same as the two variants for the EX5, right? From memory.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean that's a pretty good deal. 37,490 starting out.
Their pricing is very sharp.
Oh, absolutely. Undercuts the EX5 for sure. Yeah. So I think we've got one on loan in the next few weeks. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, it comes with at the moment until what is it? Orders placed by 30th of November, 3.88% comparison rate, or 3 years comp schedule servicing, Mode 2, Type 2 home charging cable, and complimentary premium paint. Premium paint's always good. Comp paint. That's good. All right. And this is a picture of the first delivery in Australia. This first family here, this very smiley family. That's great, guys, isn't it? Like seeing a brand come straight in, deliver straight off the bat, very quick. I like seeing that, honestly.
It's just like China, where they announce it, and then a week later they're delivering it. So this is great.
Hey, I'm all for China time. Efficient.
Yeah.
Just get the cars out. Yep.
I think worth noting with this, like that sort of a delivery schedule, is that what would it do to the legacy brands? Because we've seen our friends at Volkswagen took years to bring the ID4 and ID5 into the market. So yeah, I mean, it's quite interesting to see.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, look, if that's the new normal, I'm all for it. You know, they've got to compete, right? And they've got to have inventory of parts as well. You know, cars, no matter how good they are, they'll be involved in a crash eventually. Or not eventually, but some people get involved in a crash. Repairs need to be done. So that'll certainly inspire confidence. Someone asked, is it my birthday today? No, it's not my birthday. I wish it was. It feels like my birthday every day, honestly. I live a pretty good life. But no, it's not today.
Well, usually if it's your birthday, you receive gifts, but Tom's giving gifts away today. So
you get a charger. You get a charger.
You get a charger.
Someone else's birthday.
That's right. Yeah. I'll look after you guys. Don't worry. Sunrise asks, what do you think about Porsche going back to combustion cars after its EV sales have fallen off a cliff? Thoughts?
Yeah.
Go Riz.
Go, Riz.
Look, I think maybe that's the only sort of vehicles that they were pretty early with the Taycan, and the new Taycan and the Macan haven't really been as much of a hit as they expected. There's a Cayenne in the works, an electric Cayenne. But yeah, it appears that they were selling really well in China, but now the Chinese consumers are happier with their performance and sportier products that cost half or a third the price of a Porsche. So this might be the only option for Porsche as a brand. But I mean that regardless of our love for EVs, they do make good sports cars.
Yeah, and VWs, the ones that we've tested, drive pretty well. Not just the VW ID.4.5, but also the Cupra Tavascan, and once hopefully Porsche will lend us a car eventually. But wouldn't mind testing the Macan on the roads as well, and across Turismo.
Just gotta send them a video of your Rolls-Royce experience and say, look, we've hit the spirit of ecstasy. So the least Porsche can do is deliver a Macan GT.
I know, right? Seriously, I'd be very happy to test it. So, all good. I just think, look, let's be honest. I just need to improve their software, right? VW just a few generations behind at the moment. We keep hearing the Rivian software is coming to VW, so the sooner the better, I think.
And app access, just make it good.
Yeah, exactly. Connectivity is important too. Look at this, guys. The one who knows says Zeekr 007 GT. I'm getting excited just reading that. Will be at the EV Auto Show to be trial for interest levels in Australia. Seriously, have we heard that, Riz?
I haven't. Might have to visit car parks, get my runners on, and look underneath each one of the car covers. What's under there? But yeah, I mean, it won't be hard to tell because it should look like a station wagon. But
Low slung station wagon.
That's right. Just wipe the drool off the bonnet. Yeah. But yeah, Riz is still looking for a shoe sponsor. Asics,
That's
Brooks, Adidas,
Anyone.
Nike, anyone. We'll take anyone. Yeah, Andrew, I agree. Got to get connected. That's the problem with VW at the moment. All the VW IDs that we've tested, no connectivity. Very, very little. It's not good. Okay, so that's that. Let's discuss this one. So this is really impressive. So we know FSD Supervised was launched last week to some lucky Hardware 4 owners in Australia, and the videos and the content have propagated across the internet, which is great. This one I think this one stands out for me. So this is Harold Murphy, who is known for driving around our beautiful, vast continent, and he's done it now in a Tesla Model Y with FSD in 11 days. That's sensational. 13,000 kilometers in a Model Y in September. So this month. That's just phenomenal, honestly. I don't even want to... it's solid. Let alone driving this car, driving a car, let alone FSD for that many days. It's sensational. Well done, Harold. We salute you. And the efficiency is 169 watt hours per K. So that is phenomenal. That's very efficient.
What's that in the numbers that I understand?
16.9 kilowatt hours per 100 Ks,
Okay.
essentially.
Yeah, considering that they're going at high speeds for a lot of it, isn't it?
Exactly. Now, I see these numbers coming down, right? I remember when he first did it, it was like 20 or 30 days. Now it's like 11. So obviously, with more DC charges in WA, that's certainly helped a lot, right?
yeah, the last time I ran with Harold, he was in Tassie, towing a caravan.
He gets
That
around.
was at the AVA conference last year in November. So yeah, he did that lap with the caravan, and and obviously I think he's done maybe one in between that one and this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, incredible. I think he mentioned in one of his posts that over 99.9% of the journey was done with FSD. And there were obviously occasional sort of interventions when he will have to, overtake a big truck or other things. But yeah, pretty impressive that this clearly no other car with FSD has been around some parts where Harold's been around now. So yeah, very impressive.
Yeah, well done. That's great. Great circumnavigation. Yep. Yeah, it must be some sort of Guinness World Record in driving around a continent on just self-drive, surely, to nominate him. Gaffer says he's been putting up online super speed versions of some parts, like the Nullarbor, in 9 minutes. That's impressive. What, on like 100 speed or something?
Tasmania always does miss out, though, isn't it?
James says, yes, Tasmania missed out on FSD Australia. Sorry, Tassie. Yep. Yeah, I agree, Matthew. Charging schedule would have been interesting, for sure. Oh, there you go. Andrew says he's done it in 10 days, apparently. There you go. John says, just back on the VW and Rivian, I've seen a rumor that Rivian software on VW is on pause as VW hadn't realized that software wouldn't work on their ICE car range. Oh, interesting.
Oh,
It's not good. Okay. Yep. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that, obviously, as time goes on. They need something they need an improvement on their software, definitely.
I think they've just all been caught by the fact that all the EV brands are doing their turnover cycles so much faster now, and they're just caught behind.
Yeah. I mean, the expectation in 2025 is OTA. Like, seriously, you buy a new car, especially an EV, you kind of expect OTA, right? If not, then at least an upgrade at the dealership. That's like bare minimum for free. So, anyway, that's just my thoughts.
well, actually, just on VW Group quickly, I don't know if people noticed they quietly announced some price drops or new variants for Skoda, Elrock, and Enyaq, where I think the Elrock starts at 47,990 now, and Enyaq starts at 50,990. Well, I'm hoping embargo's over now, but but yeah, apparently that's the case. So they're pricing it pretty aggressively if that's true.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's worth considering. I haven't driven. Oh no, I've drove the was it the Enyaq? The Enyaq, I drove that once. I assume the Elrock's pretty similar. Riz, you've driven that, haven't you?
No, I haven't had a chance to. They listen to this and they're like, well, hang on, Riz doesn't always have nice things to say about VW cars. So if you're listening, I will say nice things, but give me a car.
We'll say nice things if you give us a car. No, that's not true. We'll say what we think. Right? Got to be honest with our viewers here. That's what we're about.
The pricing I thought for the Elrock was far too high previously. It was getting close to like 60 grand. So under 50 is good. Enyaq around 50 is good. Just need to, hopefully they can bring the VW badge products around that pricing as well.
Yeah, I agree. Look, yeah, pricing, software, yeah, all that stuff. It's just got to compete with the Chinese at the moment, and even Tesla, I guess. Speaking of, let's quickly just do a round of the new chargers that we're seeing around the country. So this is Kulak, which I believe is Gundagai. Is that right? Near Gundagai, New South Wales. 12 stalls. Let me just double check that before I make fool of myself. I think that's near Gundagai. Let's have a look.
In Gundagai, it says.
In Gundagai. Okay, good.
Gundagai Council.
Thank
so
you. You can back me up in the
were
comments.
right. You were right.
It's good because Gundagai is a bit of a, what's the word, watershed at the moment, right? That's where the Oliver's is, where there's a few Tesla chargers at the back, which are Tesla only, and then like some ChargeFox ones that are a bit sketchy at the best of times. So 12 open to all chargers, open to all EVs will be good. This will be very welcome in that watershed area. So it's good. Yeah, nice. That's Kulak. And then Richard tells us there is one coming in East Lakes in Sydney. It's on the south side. So V4 superchargers under construction. That's good. Let's have a look. Love these spy shots. A drive-by photo.
What's that, like eight charges, right?
8,
Yeah.
Yep. It's good. So that's getting close. William says Waterloo open today. That's great. Open to all EVs, 8 stalls. That's good. It's a lot in the inner city now. And then this is Bustleton. Okay, so Bustleton is actually open now. So when Tom Drew posts on LinkedIn, it's actually open, right? So 6 stalls, Bustleton, V3s. It's good. I'm not sure if it's open to all though. Didn't mention that. He normally does. I'll have to double check that. Someone has to go to Bustleton for us and double check. Yeah, I agree, James. The Oliver supercharger is very average. Nice to see Tesla build a V4 local replacement, 100%.
Tesla's actually made, just a quick note for our viewers and listeners, Tesla's made an improvement to their supercharger page where you can, if you click on the site, so let's say that link there, that should open Tesla's supercharger page, and that site will actually tell you if it's that page will tell you if it's open to non-Teslas or not, as well as the pricing for Tesla drivers and non-Tesla drivers.
Okay,
if it's open to non-Teslas.
Well, let's have a look. I'll share that tab. So here we go. This Tesla charger is open to Tesla and other EVs. Great work. Excellent. 6 superchargers. That's not bad. 52 cents. And then 73 for non-EVs and non-Tesla EVs. It's not bad at all. And Roland, this one's for you. So this one's official. Balcombe Hills. This is from a week ago. 4 stalls. The hills are alive. Good to go.
Not much love though. I only got 4 stores. Every time I drive past, I check it and it's full.
Roland, you guys live in like huge mansions, okay? Like with your 8-car garages, quarter-acre block, like 2-acre blocks. Come on.
You're thinking about northern New South Wales and those bigger houses.
I've driven around the hills. It's a good area. Big houses. Don't pretend.
But in all seriousness, I think they've done well in terms of the location of the specific placement of the superchargers. Because in this photo, if you look at the 4th one on the right, that's perfect for the likes of your your Porsche Taycan and your Audi RS e-trons and your Kia EV3s and 5s. How you can just drive straight in. So I think it's actually quite good.
And the Verizon Supervan, which has a charge port on the front, right?
Ah, there you go.
The Hyundai Insta.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what you had,
Oh.
Roland, when you were testing.
Well, I drove straight in.
Yeah, you drove straight
You could
in.
almost drive two.
You can wrap that cable around the car a few times. I think you'll be fine. That's good. Good to see so many in Sydney, around Australia too. Okay, so speaking of, let's announce the winner of our second Tesla charger. So this is going to go to Justin. So Justin is the winner of our second Tesla product. Let's put his picture up on the screen right now. So Justin is actually one of our regular members and viewers. He often posts and makes very insightful comments, but this is his BYD C-Line 7. Great number plate, by the way. Love it, 888BB3. And his entry was because he doesn't have a home charger and he will have to take up 2 spots because in his local area, which I think is the Gold Coast, the cables aren't long enough, so he has to park on the other side of the charger, which means he's taking up 2 spots unnecessarily, right? So I thought that's a pretty good reason why we should give him a charger.
Yeah, well, Justin, if I think that's Runaway Bay. Riz's old stomping ground before East Turak. And having charged a non-Tesla there before, it usually used to be pretty quiet last year, but I think it will pick up with the number of EVs on the Gold Coast. And obviously Justin there's representing himself with the C-Line 7.
Yeah, represent. So he says, Justin says, thank you for running your channel and live feeds, always informative. I'd like to be in the running to try and win a wall connector, as it will greatly benefit me, as I don't have to wake up then in the wee hours of the morning, 3 to 4 a.m. to my local Tesla supercharger to charge my BYD C-Line 7. Also, this will benefit everyone else as I don't have to take up 2 charging spots. So there you go. Win-win. One for Justin and a win for Australia as well. So I thought that's it's worthwhile.
And we want to reduce the risk of charger rage because some people may not understand why the car is, parked that way. And then it leads to conflict because someone's going to come up and start an argument. So if we can try and prevent charger rage, we're all for that.
100%. Yep. There you go. Congratulations, Justin. We will reach out to you with how to claim your prize. So thanks for sending in your entry. Let's take some comments. Here's Josh says, thank you, Tom. You were a big influence with me buying a Y with FSD. Excellent. Hope you're enjoying that. Enjoying testing that around your area. Question for us. Is Zeekr going ahead with bringing chargers to Australia? Well, they did promise, didn't they? So how's that going, I wonder?
So did Xpeng.
Yep.
Xpeng said it too.
BYD.
Presume it's in the planning stages.
Yeah, surely. Yeah, that'll go a long way to provide confidence as well that the brand is here to stay. If you're investing in charging infrastructure in Australia, right? Yep.
So now we know after the event last week in Adelaide that they have over 2,000 pre-orders for the 7X. Huge amount of interest. I think that's going to drive sales for the other products as well. So this could really be something that's being worked on as we speak, but as you say, more brands that can do that, the better it would be. BYD is going to the UK and Europe next year and taking their megawatt charging originally for Denza vehicles and then eventually to others as well, but the plans are sort of being put in place now.
Good. I don't mind this suggestion actually from S. Padoval. They should all buy superchargers from SC, from Tesla, and then white label it. I'm all for that. Like, it's a reliable charger. Like, as I think BP Pulse have done that, just slap their logo on it. It's fine. Just choose the best. Yep, outsource it. Sofa says Xpeng's just rolled out with Charge Plus in 3 countries, Malaysia, Singapore, and Thailand. Singapore, we should go check that out.
Yeah, I mean, the event that we went to in Hong Kong, they actually said Australia there.
Yeah.
They did.
I remember that.
It was on the slides.
It was on the slide. Quarter
took a
4,
photo, I think.
2025. I was like, okay.
Here we go.
We shall see.
Well,
They've got October, November, December.
Well, they're starting out by giving $99 deposits on Xpeng G6s. If they sell enough of those, then I think
Next quarter is next week, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah,
working.
And like great to see so many Tesla superchargers, but as we know, 800-volt cars like the Zeekr 7X, like the Xpeng G6, they'll be throttled right at these chargers. So to really experience that full 450 kilowatts for the golden brick battery, we need those fast chargers.
They've got a great
Well,
location at the airport, right? And imagine if they put like a whole bunch of
Oh,
chargers there
yeah.
near like
At Mascot, at
yeah,
Sydney
near
Airport.
the airport, and all the EVs can go and charge there.
That'd be great advertising. Yeah. So, Riz, you're saying?
so yesterday, news came about that the first, what would you call it, next generation V4 cabinet superchargers is under construction, the first site in California. So these are the ones that are rated up to 500 kilowatts that have the voltage range between 400 volts and 1000 volt. So that is starting to happen. I'm assuming in the next given how quickly Tesla superchargers come online, next couple of weeks, we will find out if that's happening. Then that may be the standard for future V4 sites, including hopefully ours in Australia by early next year.
Fingers crossed. And Tassie Evie says, sorry, Tom, disagree. Alptronics and Chempower just as, if not more reliable. Look, I look, whatever's reliable, white label it, outsource it, slap your badge on it. Surely that's a better way than trying to bring out 1,000 different brands that have questionable reliability, right? Just choose the best.
I think part of it is the deployment piece, and we've seen that over the last couple of years we've gone from prefabricated chargers from Tesla. We've gone to integrated systems that are just so easy to roll out at shopping centers. A lot of the times people capture their supercharger site is up, and if it's under construction, a week later it's up and running. So those installation mechanisms, as well as I guess the hardware and the reliability and the cost and scale. But yeah, all reliable hardware is good hardware.
And look, those in the know will know it's not just a matter of slapping a charger. There's a lot of pre-planning that goes on, right? Council approval, grid connections, so on and so forth, DA, all that stuff. It takes years of planning, and this is the fruit of what we're seeing. All the pre-planning that Tesla or other early adopters have shown. We're seeing the fruit of that right now, which is good. Good. Okay, let's take a quick break and let's thank our sponsors. Oh, that's not our sponsor, that's Justin's car. But this is our sponsors. Thank you, Hankook, for providing EV tires, driving emotion, Aion range, and also thank you to Carlip as well, data to empower Australia's EV revolution. Thank you to Riz and team. Okay, yeah, sparring, I agree. Too many new petrol stations being built without charging provisions. Yeah, should be required. Imagine that if we regulated that new petrol stations need to have EV chargers. That would be quite handy. Would be good. All right, so spotted around Sydney. This is, I think, courtesy of, I think this was Care Bears who spotted the MG4 refresh around North Sydney. Here we go, in camo. And no, Joy, this is not available in camo, this car. I know you've asked for that before. There you go.
Is this the one that's front wheel drive?
Yep. There it is pulling out with a couple of engineers in the front.
It looks like one of those Magic Eye like pages from back in the day.
Can you see anything? What?
If you squint at it and look at it for long enough, and then you'll see like a hidden picture.
The price?
Hidden 3D picture.
What do you guys think of the car?
Front wheel
Looks
drive.
okay.
Yeah. It looks less aggressive from what I've seen of pics of this from overseas. You know, the MG4 looks quite aggressive, right?
Yeah.
Looks quite sporty, quite tiger face looking. This is quite bubbly now. It's gone sort of softer. And Riz, you were saying, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, these will be sold side by side, right, with the rear-wheel drive MG4s.
That's what the press release said, and I was a bit confused about that. What I would love is for this car to be in an all-wheel drive performance edition, given it looks so subtle, like a sleeper. Nobody would ever know. And then you're winning every traffic light Grand Prix without
It
people
should be in a
even...
camera wrap too.
Yeah, in the camera. Nobody would even know what it is. It's gone too fast.
Yeah, it'll just be a blur, just a black and white blur. Yeah, people are trying to see stuff in the camo. It's just a joke, guys. Less sporty. Yeah. Yeah, glad they're keeping both styles, says It's Only Dale. Looks like a traditional hatch, and that's actually a good thing. Okay. Yep.
I think it's selling well in China. They've had, I think, over 10,000 orders, and customer deliveries are already started as well. So Q1, they say, when this car should be available to customers.
Hopefully at a similar price to the MG4, which is now about 40. What is it? No, 36.
30,
Sorry.
late 30, yeah, 36, 37,000. I'm
Yep.
expecting this to be closer to the early 30,000s. It does hopefully have the newer infotainment system and some of the things that we've sort of identified as could be improved on the MG4.
Oh, Lightning says, sorry, and Addo 2 approved today for Australia. Interesting. Here we go. And JD says, new MG4 is only front-wheel drive, cheaper plastics and fit out, nice internal design. Wheelboys just dropped an English review from China. Cool. That's good. I'll check those out later. All right. Now, let's announce the winner of our third Tesla product. Once I get the pickup, here we go. So this is, let me just get the right email up as well. By the way, thanks for all the entries, everyone. Really appreciate it. So this is our third winner for tonight. This is Matthew's picture. Matthew Muscat. I think Matthew is actually chatting tonight too. I can see his name there. Here we go. So we've given this to Matthew. He's got a great story. This is him taking delivery in May this year of the Tesla Model Y from Tesla Mulgrave. I'm sure Riz recognizes this warehouse.
I spent a lot of time in that warehouse.
It's still there right now, actually.
I am.
Matthew won't mind me sharing that he's a 36-year-old technical lead, recent view of Ludicrous Feed. Thank you. And yeah, make the first purchase this year. And he would like a mobile charger to visit his relatives in regional Victoria. I think that's a great reason to have a mobile charger so he can charge when he's over there. So that's good. Thank you, Matthew, for that. And he's particularly interested in the FSD Supervised rollout in Australia as well. So yeah, thank you for watching our channel. It's much appreciated. He says, I particularly enjoy the Wednesday evening live shows with Riz, Roland, and yourself. And yet to work out how Riz and Bonzo are related. I'm sensed there's some backstory to that running piece. Maybe we can explain briefly if we have time. Riz and Bonzo.
We will one day. I'm still in a court case with them, so can't say too much.
It's got an NDA running, so we'll do a 1-hour live stream on Bonzo and Riz one day. There you go. So Matthew, congratulations. We'll reach out to you with details on how to claim your prize. So there you go. Thanks for entering. So we've given away 2 mobiles and 1 wall. So we've got 1 wall and 1 mobile left in that giveaway set. All right. So let's talk about our next thing. And this, Roland, you might enjoy this. This is top spec at its very toppest. Is that a word? Toppest? At its very highest.
My ears have picked up.
Shout out to Daniel, who we spent some time in Adelaide with. Daniel Romero from Road Trip Reviews YouTube channel. And this is his post saying the fastest car on the planet, the Wang U9. Wang U9.
That is an insane speed.
That's crazy. Come on. Who's going to go that? Oh, I mean, except for Roland. 496.22 kph.
I've got no guts to do that. That's way, you're going to need lots of training for that, seriously.
You don't need training. Just sit there. Just get someone to drive it.
FSD.
FSD at that speed. I don't know. Even I'd be worried. So Joy hit 190 on the straight at Talon Bend. I hit 205 or something. I was worried already going that quick. I mean, imagine doing almost 2.5 times that speed on a straight.
I was so chicken. I didn't want to go fast because I could also smell how badly the brakes were already burning from other people, and I was just like, no,
Yeah.
I'll just take off the accelerator before I have to slam on the brakes. Yeah.
One of the instructors said, I don't know why we're doing this. These aren't drag cars. These aren't racing cars. Why are we racing around Tailem Bend in these Zeekr 7Xs? Anyway, it was fun, regardless. Probably more fun because it wasn't my car or my tires, but
That's what you kept saying.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm happy to drive this off-road because it's not my car.
exactly. So if it says Roland needs to go 500 kph just to break that record, what do you reckon, Roland?
Sydney Motorsport Park, the fastest I hit was 209 in the Model Y.
Yes.
Ooh.
In your Model
209
Y?
in the straight. Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. What
And
tires
then I
were they?
lifted off stock tires, stock standard, and then kind of lift off. And because it's such a high car, you kind of do the little wobble, and you're
Yes.
like, "Am I going to bin it? Am I not?" So just foot down and keep going.
It's a great feeling, actually. Yeah, Tassie Evie says apparently an F1 driver did it. Okay, I wonder which one. Must be a former F1 driver, surely, or one on the grid at the moment.
Either way, what bragging rights? Honestly, like
Yeah,
all of the top end hypercars that have been going at it for years, and just like that, a Chinese brand that was unknown a few years ago has now taken it.
So those who don't know, the young Wang Unite is the one that dances. It's sort of, it can actually jump, do a little jump. It can drive on 3 wheels. I learned this all on my BYD trip, and it can go on, I think, in the water for about 20 minutes or something, in submarine mode, something like that. They wouldn't let us test it in the water.
So you can drive through floodwaters. But, I mean, you probably still shouldn't because there's obviously
shouldn't.
like other dangers and electrical, please don't drive through floodwaters.
You can
before
drive
I
out of
get into trouble.
floodwaters quickly, 496 k's, and it can be struck by lightning, can be fine as well, as we saw a few weeks ago. Okay, so that's Young Wang. Just sharing more BYD news. So thank you, Jason. New UI rolling out for BYD Seal. Upgrade to 5.0, so it looks a bit better now, which is good. It's always been my complaint of a BYD infotainment system, but yeah, it's starting to look a bit more like the rest of them, so that's a good thing. Now, more BYD news. So this was interesting. So that my friends from InfiPower shared this with me. So this was a screenshot from a video that he sent me showing the BYD, I think it was Atto 3 or Seal, I can't remember which one, the newer ones that are Tesla compatible. He could only get export at maximum 3 kilowatts or 3.3 kilowatts, V2G or V2X, right? So, and that's with the DC connector. So that worries me a little bit. If BYD want to progress with V2G, that it's being throttled at 3.3. You kind of want a bit more than that, not just for V2G, but V2 Home. Like you want the car to be more useful than just providing 3.3 kilowatts. So yeah, just a bit of a PSA for everyone. Just be careful if that's what you're buying a BYD for. And that's a summary of what's happened. Yeah, obviously we need more testing. As with all good scientific papers, we need more testing, to be sure. But yeah, early data suggests that's an issue. And also Jason posts this. This is a post from Facebook. Looks like SIG Energy. I recognize the app here. SIG is saying that they've discontinued support, or BYD has discontinued support for V2X functionality. And that was from how many days ago? Don't know. When was it? Oh, September 15. Okay. So that's interesting. So a bit of mixed messaging there at the moment for BYD.
So just on that then, like last couple of days, we've seen a couple of news stories. One being, I think Origin's got some V2G trial thing starting with the BYD Atto, and then there was another one with Zeekr and a couple of others with AGL, I believe, some trial starting. So yeah, it's quite interesting how there's differing stories from different operators on what's really going on. So I guess interesting space to keep an eye out on.
Yeah, I mean, as Tony says, it's still early days, but we still need to flag these issues early on. So hopefully BYD can sort it out. Yeah. Yeah, Mikut says that's a problem because, or Mikut says that's a problem because that was the only reason why I was interested in SIG. So I think probably need do more research on this, but this is one post that we saw.
BYD doesn't want to interface with SIG Energy, or more that BYD doesn't want to interface with any V2 whatever.
Yeah, well, that's two now. We've got SIG and also the InfiPower having issues with BYD. So don't know what it was. I mean, I did the test in Melbourne with the like an older seal before the Tesla upgrade, and it seemed to work okay. It was drawing like 5 or 6 kilowatts, so something has obviously happened since then with the harness or with an upgrade for Tesla compatibility that sort of throttled it. Don't know. Okay, that's the BYD news. So I've got 2 more winners to announce for our giveaway. So this is let me pull the email up real quick, everyone. So this is Max. So Max, congratulations, you are our next winner. This is a picture of Max with his SIG Energy battery. Where is he? He's in northern New South Wales, I think, from memory. And yeah, he sent a great email saying that he's a healthcare worker along with his partner, young son, and yeah, they're just just hardworking Australians, and they've been very interested in going sustainable as much as possible. Battery, solar, EVs, all that stuff. They've done all the good stuff, all the right things. Love the channel, of course. Thank you, Max. Really appreciate it. And they're just looking for a wall connector as the final piece of the puzzle. So, yeah, I think that's it's why we chose Max and family. It's a great picture of his solar. Nice, beautiful home in New South Wales, and this is his Tesla Model Y. Yeah, there you go. I assume that's a mobile connector charging, but a wall connector will be handy to take advantage of the solar that they've got. So, yeah, thank you, Max, for entering, and you are the winner of a Tesla wall connector. So, congratulations. We'll contact you to send that out to you very soon. Yeah, nice setup set so far. Appreciate it. Yeah, love the pictures too, by the way. Really, really appreciate these pictures that were sent in. And they were hard to choose from. There were so many good entries. So these were the best of the best. So thank you. Yes, Mario says, nice battery setup. I might actually show that again because I like this picture a lot. This is Max next to his SIG Energy. This is almost identical to our setup for Joy and I. We've got 5 modules, and as does Max here, with an inverter up the top. It's just
Our dog is probably half the size.
Half? I got a third. The big dogs. Yeah, so thanks, Max. Thank you. All right, so just back on batteries, guys. So I don't know whether you guys were following. There was a recall for the Tesla Powerwall 2 recently. And Tesla got on top of this very quickly, to their credit. And it was for batteries that were produced. Let me see the dates. I think 2020. Here we go. November 2020 to June 2022. So they were the faulty batches. And look, it sounded pretty dramatic, like risk of fire and failure and all that stuff. So Tesla has, they've shut off these remotely, these affected Powerwalls, recall, refund, exchange. So still playing out as we speak. So I thought we'd just highlight this as well.
So people didn't even need to know about it. It was just automatically switched off. Like they didn't need to like with product recalls, you have to kind of like see it in a newspaper or something, and you didn't need to do that. They just actually contacted you.
I believe so.
Okay.
Yep.
I think that's the beauty of Tesla products, that they know exactly what's wrong with each one, and when they do, they can remotely do a lot of these things. Whereas we sort of remember with the whole Takata airbag situation, there were lots of people that were contacted many times, and still people got hurt. So yeah, if anyone's affected, check your Tesla app, and especially if it's somewhere in those time frames, give Tesla a call.
Yeah, I mean, this is no joke, right? This is like a fire risk in your home. So I'm glad Tesla are all over it, being proactive. Yeah,
Some have had Powerwall 3s as replacements as well.
Oh, really? Also, as in they got a Powerwall 3 as a replacement.
As a replacement. So I've seen some have had Powerwall 2s as replacement. Some have had 3. Obviously, some people unhappy with that. But at the end of the day, if you've had a 2, it's replacing with a 2 puts you back in the same situation. Yeah. The ones that have got the 3, bonus.
I'll be fighting for 3, 100%. Definitely. Especially because the 3 is not compatible with the 2. Still not happy with that, by the way. Just quietly. Yeah, so I think someone contacted me saying, hey, my Powerwall suddenly just got disabled, so that's the reason why. So you must have been affected. I think there's also a batch from, I can't remember the dates, maybe 2019, that the degradation is quite high. We're talking more than the warranty. So if you got a Powerwall 2, I think you should probably check it somehow to make sure that's still within the 70% warrant, 70% expected capacity. Otherwise, you should probably try and get a Powerwall 3 as well. Just saying. Murray says, my Powerwall 2 is later than its recall. That's good. And yes, Matthew, that's correct. It's got both Wi-Fi and 4G connectivity. So yes, they are monitoring all the time, which is good. Good. Oh, here we go. A number of US customers complaining of Powerwall 3 inverters failing. That's not good. That's not good. Hopefully it doesn't happen here too. All right. Okay, so the final winner of our giveaway, a final one, which is a mobile connector, is this gentleman here with a Model Y. So let me get this email up. So this is Tyron. So Tyron is the winner of our last prize, which is a mobile connector. Recently picked up Tesla Model Y, and he's a shift worker. So he's stuck at service stations charging his car. But it'd be good to have a mobile connector to charge at home, so he doesn't have to stay around after a night shift. I thought that was a good reason to give him one. So congratulations, Tyron. You're our final winner of our Tesla giveaway. Again, we'll reach out to you with details. So there you go, 5 winners. Again, from really good entries. Thank you for sending those pictures and entries in, everyone. Really appreciate it. We've got some great viewers on Ludicrous Feed, so thank you. Okay. Now, final few articles to discuss. So, Roland, king of the ADR approvals. GAC's Ion, latest to get an ADR approval.
Yes, another mid-size SUV. I thought we were done. I was so excited that we're getting small cars. Looking forward to the BYD Seagull, but nonetheless, it's another mid-sized one. New brand, which is exciting, I guess. There's a couple others, and 150 kilowatts. I think it doesn't look like a typical SUV, but it's still that same size. The key thing that people probably interested in, unfortunate, but no towing as a part of the ADR approval. So maybe something in the future. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm curious to see. It says New South Wales body code panel van with windows and seats. What's that about?
Service New South Wales have this really odd thing where sometimes the SUV is a panel van. It's just odd. All of the naming convention between body codes and what it really is just doesn't work.
I'll need to watch my video again because I did get a ride in this in Singapore earlier this year, the GAC Ion. So just to remind myself, I wasn't allowed to drive it. They're very strict in Singapore with foreigners driving cars. So I just got to sit in the passenger seat. That was quite fun. But it's not. I mean, how can I put this? It doesn't feel anything too special. There's some nice touches to it, but do we need another entry in this very crowded segment? Why not, right? If it does the job, priced well, what do you reckon, guys? Is it saturated, or is there room for another one?
Well, maybe people want something different. I don't know. Maybe this could be different. And we've like a couple of live streamers ago, we discussed the Aion UT, the hatchback.
Yep.
So, maybe other models coming as well. So, yeah, good to see. At least we saw it in Australia, I'm trying to think, October last year from memory, at a show in Melbourne where GAC randomly popped up. And they had a whole brand announcement launch and then went a bit quiet. But obviously this 12 months later is a bit of a confirmation that, hey, we're still coming. So good to see. But, you go to Shenzhen or obviously Guangzhou, which is it's Guangzhou Automotive Company, built and made in Guangzhou. So they're everywhere. Taxis are everywhere. GAC taxis that look a little bit like Corolla sedans, electric. So yeah, pretty big over there, and have been running in Thailand, and as you mentioned, Tom, Singapore as well. So yeah, nearly here.
Do we need another track day in Adelaide, Riz, Roland? Like, tear this around the tail and bend?
Yeah. Roland?
Why not?
Yeah,
Why not? Any chance. If it's not your car, do it.
Guangzhou. If you're listening, GAC, Guangzhou.
Guangzhou. Yeah, happy to go there, try it out.
For me though, I think there's never too many, because if for every one of these that sells, if it's taking a petrol or ICE car off the road, we're winning. So that's the way I see it.
Yep, 100%. As long as they're supported, as many of our viewers always say. Yep, supported with the right servicing, parts, customer support, all that stuff. Yep. As long as they're serious they're going to be in the country for a long time, then yeah, I'm all for it as well.
Yeah, well, they make roughly 2 million cars a year, so hopefully it means they're coming in with all the right bits to sell and support cars.
So Necromancer says the market is saturated, but upside is competition keeps pricing on the buy side. Yeah, I mean, as Riz said earlier, if Elrock and Enyaq are priced in the 40s, that's a good thing, right? You'd never imagined that a couple of years ago. They wouldn't drop their price, but obviously they can see that there's a lot of competition from China and other countries. So, well, what other countries are there? It's from China, right? So it's causing the price shift.
Well, there's the Korean ones as well, but they're not priced high.
Yeah.
Sorry, they're not priced low.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Koreans, I don't want to take Roland's main take on this, but KGM Old SsangYong Electric Ute has just been approved.
Ooh.
So that's apparently available in two-wheel drive and all-wheel drive, 80 kilowatt-hour BYD blade battery. And yeah, it's apparently shouldn't be too far from launching. That's it.
There we go. KGM. SsangYong. It's a blast from the past. That's an SUV, right?
A Ute?
That's a Ute. These are Utes.
Oh yeah, sorry, Ute.
That one. That's the random car. Yeah, looks pretty angry.
Looks much better than the original styling for the SsangYongs
Yeah.
back in the days.
Almost looks a bit sharkish, right? The square up the back here. Interesting. Any news on the Radara coming to Australia yet? Nothing so far.
No, only New Zealand at the moment. And Geely, of course, launched Starray here before they launched the Radara. So maybe there's a new generation coming.
Let's see. Yep. Whatever says, really looking forward to more Xpengs coming to Australia. Yeah, me too. Update G6, G9 should be good.
P7, maybe one day.
P7, yeah, looks good.
X9.
Yep, X9, yeah, the new one. And finally, sharing this one. So, Australia's first electric prime mover charging hub has received $12 million in federal funding. I think these can charge quite quickly. Like we're talking 480 kilowatts. I think this is in Sydney. 14 charging days.
Yeah, I think this one is in Melbourne from memory.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Must be another one.
it would be good to see more public truck charging hubs, and hopefully there'll be plenty along the highways as well.
I must be thinking of another one. But there's one at Woolies, I think, isn't there? In Sydney.
Yeah, there are a couple. There's I think Global Teams Express or Global Express, whatever they're called. They've got one, and there's a couple of other public ones also going in.
Yeah, see that'd be good to test like the Xpeng G6 and IMs and Zeekr 7Xs, the 800 volt cars of the world. That'd be quite fun. Yeah. So Necromancer agrees. Place to charge a Zeekr. Get out there. Yeah. Here's an interesting thought. All right, guys, what do you think about community solar farming for those who can't access solar roof? Like, do you mean like what? Hire out your charger to charge your car for the day if you're not using it? Is that what you mean, Zofa?
I think they mean those, like where the town kind of like the council buys.
Oh,
I think the council
like a
buys
public space.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
solar.
I see. And what for charging or just generally
No,
just using it?
just for like general electrical consumption. I
Yep.
think.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep. Not a bad thought. Like a community garden, right? But community
Yeah.
solar. Oh, what about both? What about like a garden and solar or greenhouse on top of the?
I feel like
We need the sun.
batteries. So I feel like batteries are the kind of the missing step at the moment because isn't there too much solar at the moment
Some days.
going in?
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, the part that isn't enough of is to deal with the peak hour. It's kind of like between that 3 to kind of 8 p.m.
Yep.
time when there's no sun but people are using electricity.
Solar soak. We need the solar soak. Yep.
Yeah, that there are community batteries, as they call them, like a cul-de-sac, or some communities have them, but I haven't seen many of those projects take off. I think it's a good idea. you have cheaper electricity, and you have a battery that can, power a street type of thing.
Yeah, exactly. There's some novel ideas out there for sure.
There's the explanation.
Yeah.
Where you buy like a solar slot.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you get credit back for your energy bill. Okay, so like purchasing a patch of land with solar on it. Okay, it's not a bad idea.
So you can't put it on your own roof, but you kind of like...
Got it, yeah. Or rent it maybe even. That's not a bad idea. Yep. Yeah, all right, cool. Well, thanks everyone. That might be it for tonight. Lots to chat about. And yeah, congratulations to all our winners once again for the Tesla giveaway. Thank you for all your entries. Lots of quite good videos and quite amusing photos and situations too as well. So thank you for sending them in. Really appreciate it. Gents, thank you again for joining us. Thank you, Riz.
Thanks, everyone. It was good fun. Last week we were away, but back now. And yeah, I think things are only chugging along, and we're nearly into Q4.
Yep. Can't wait to see those Xpeng charges by the end of 2025. Thank you, Roland. Thanks for 2 weeks, exactly. Thank you, Roland. Thanks for your time.
Knowing Xpeng, they probably will just suddenly spring it and then they'll appear. And it's like, why were you even down?
That's true. China time. Yeah. Sorry, Roland. Thank you. Thanks for your time. All right. Well, thanks everyone. Much appreciated. Thank you to our live viewers who joined us. Thank you for watching on replay as well, and as well as listening to us on audio podcast. It is school holidays in New South Wales, so Joe and I will be taking a break for a couple of weeks, but we will be back in mid-October. So I'll leave a, I guess, a Shell live stream link very shortly, so you guys know when we're on next. Should be in about 3 weeks' time. Otherwise, yeah, thank you to Riz, thank you to Roland, thank you to Joy for joining us, thank you to our viewers. And we shall see you all next time on Ludicrous Feed. Until then, it's goodbye for now. Take care.
See you all.